Getting money, other bitches, they don't stand a chance. Twerk, twerk for them dollars, I don't want your man. You know it's Jenny Gang still.
Yo, Jenny Gang, what it do? So we are back for another Jenny Gang YouTube production. Y'all should already know, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment on my commentary. So, happy New Year for starters to everyone. I am a little bit under the weather, but I'm getting better. So if y'all hear my voice is hoarse, y'all know I'm always doing some backwards ass stuff. So deciding to go ahead and start my vlogging after my voice is gone. It's typical Jenny fashion. But I am ready to go full throttle with my content. I hope my gang is ready, and I also hope whatever goals you set for yourself it's not about 2024, it's just in general for me, but whatever goals you set for yourself for the new year, I hope that you smash them right along with me. So a lot of months back, I was telling my Instagram Jenny Gang that I wanted to go over these creepy ass, non-business ass, fraudulent ass photographers, okay? Now, done many photo shoots. I don't do them like I used to. Usually I have someone with me, even if it's not a person that's really there that's coming to protect me. It'd be like my friend or my makeup artist and making sure my hair stay in place, you know, just stuff like that, right? So I guess throughout the years I've gotten so, like, my introvertedness is grown. I don't like bothering people to come on my stuff with me, which I'm gonna have to start bothering people because people is just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you really need teamwork when you wanna do stuff anyway. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we're talking about 3 different photographers here. 2 of them, I'm not addressing them being creeps, although one might could argue that they are. There's one in particular who we're gonna get to last, Mr. JB, the Don. Yeah, whatever. But these first 2. Now, let me self-reflect, right? Which is all I've been doing in 2023. Self-reflecting. Self-reflecting means I gotta tell y'all where my irresponsibility lies in all of this. So, like I said earlier, I should not do things by myself, you know? I think because I'm grown and I've been through stuff and I be strapped, I be thinking that, like, you shouldn't do anything by yourself. Really, not just ladies these days, men, y'all really can't do nothing by yourself either. Like, you might try to go to the marketplace, buy you a pair of Jordans. You thinking, man, I can't do this. Like, people are really just doing dumb stuff. So I'm self-reflecting and saying there should have been contracts in place with these photo shoots. I absolutely do not do anything without a contract these days. Even if me and you are, let's say we're trading something. I'm like, boom, you're on the same level, I'm on the same level. Let me do this for you, you do this for me. There still has to be like an invisible contract together where there just won't be any cost, right? Which I don't do that often, but I'm saying that I see it has to be done whether I'm paying for a service or not. So the first 2, Atlanta-based. Shooter First Films, I think, is one, and the other one, iVisions Films VFX. I don't like naming people when I'm going in on them because sometimes people will go utilize other people's services just because they a Jenny Gang hater, right? Like, say for instance, I get fired from a club or something. Bitches will go try to work and, you know, at that club because they feel like, oh, they fired Jenny, you're a hero. Like, so I don't usually name drop, but I'm name dropping these situations because I'm sick of y'all. So Shooter First Films, we're gonna give him a little bit of leeway, right? I asked him to take a few photos of me for my 100K celebration. Now, I did not know exactly what I wanted. I just knew I wanted my 100K balloons to be in the background. I was at the pole studio that I go to in Atlanta because my friend is cool as fuck. She lets me use her studio to train or do whatever I need to do. So maybe this one I'm going to say I'm going to take 50-50 blame with him, right? But I guess I'm kind of thinking, you know, you're a photographer, you might can come together with a vision or whatever versus me just saying, hey, step A through Z, do this, do that, and the third. But that ain't what happened. Long story short with him, I never got my photos, right? Like, he sent me a bunch of unedited photos, and yeah, there was supposed to be like a reel and something else. But like I said, with this one, y'all, it wasn't like a serious photo shoot. It was just pretty much, boom, you come take photo. I really probably could have did it myself if it wasn't for how the balloons are mounted. So with Shooter First Films, you still are on the chopping block, because where's my reel? Where's my explanation of why you didn't send it? You know, you could probably say what I'm saying right now. Hey, I just couldn't get the concept together. Let me just send you all the raw stuff you figured out. I mean, something, right? That's number one. So him, I'm going to say 50-50. And like I said, whether I'm paying for these services or not, which I did, there should be a contract in place. I didn't pay very much, but okay. So 2, iVision Films. Now, this is the reason why one could maybe argue that you could be a creep like Mr. JB. This one actually is, if his work is his work, because I don't know now, he actually seems to be very skilled behind the camera, right? Got the like crazy effects or whatever. He reached out to me. You know, when you go viral, you get big or something, people just be trying to get in your mix or whatever. But this is right here is one of those things where it was the barter system, meaning like, I'm not paying you, you're not paying me. I'm gonna help you grow your platform, you help me grow mine. We get together every now and then boom, let's help each other's platform, right? But like I'm telling y'all, it doesn't matter anymore. When you're dealing with gang, there will still be a contract. I don't care, because people do dumb shit. So this guy comes to the studio. He makes it there before me, y'all. He's there setting up. The other pole dancers who are, you know, just finishing classes, they speak to him like everything's good. He bring all his equipment. Now, I am forgetting that he wanted some sort of light or whatever. It was like $75 or whatever. That's all he asked for in exchange for this site. And I was like, okay, sure, you know, fine, you know, because this, like I said, his work, it looks amazing. That wasn't shit to me. So, boom, got him the light. We do an amazing shoot. This one, I do recall, was in February, or excuse me, like January 2022, because I was wearing red and I was saying, boom, it'd be great. We can get these out by Valentine's Day. We did video and picture. If y'all don't know my vibe now, I love video so much more than I love pictures. When I was doing professional stuff, I would love to do video because I'm in motion. Pictures are a little bit super modelly. They're not as easy as they seem. They're very hard. So y'all, we done some great content, and this stuff is coming back to me now. I do forget that I had scheduled a shoot with him like 2 weeks before this, and this ninja cancels the day of. And canceling the day of, regardless of whether it's a paid shoot or not, I'm having to be in Atlanta to complete these shoots, y'all. I be all over, but y'all know I live. The headquarters is here in Greenville, South Carolina. So you hit me that day, close to time to shoot, and say, yo, little girl got sick. Okay, I got a 16-year-old. That could be true. He's got a little girl. You know, I ain't made no big deal. I went live, you know what I'm saying? I trained, and I took my ass home. Wasn't no big deal. Still got you your little light that you requested or whatever, because we were supposed to use it. So the shoot that I'm saying that I never got any content or explanation about, it was done. You know what I'm saying? And it was a good one. Like, now, when you see this, what is it that you done with my footage? You know, I ain't even really pressure this nigga. Excuse me. I ain't really pressure this dude like how I probably should have. Like, you know, because I could see like he was starting to give me the run around like, oh, yeah, it's going to look so good. Boom, boom. Okay, boom. So is it ready? Nah, I should be ready by this day. Oh, boom. Check your email. See if it's there. Okay, boom. I'll check it when I get off the road. Hey, I'm looking. It ain't in there. You know, I only had like probably 2 conversations with this guy. This, you know, on the phone, I mean. Otherwise, it's text or whatever. I never did get whatever was supposedly in my email. Now I know the nigga never sent anything, but point I'm making, what the fuck do y'all be doing out here? I could have been talk junk about this dude. Like, I guess I was giving him time to produce this footage because Again, his work actually looks great. If he would have given me what we done that day, I even went live. I could put your stuff right here. I just don't feel like editing you in. Show you at the pole studio with me talking about, oh, I used to dance too. I can do handstands too. But on some goofy shit. Where's my shit? Okay? That's you, iVision Films. Those two are in Atlanta. Now, like I say, y'all, self-reflecting. I'm not coming to y'all as an entertainer, as a businesswoman, as Jennifer saying that I was 100% did what I was supposed to do with these guys, because I didn't. Like my homegirl at the studio said, she was like, because she was aware of Shooter First Films and this guy right here. She's like, bro, we got to start getting contracts, whatever. I'm like, Bridget, I know. I said, I just be like, just trying to do shit, thinking people going to honor their word, because I'm a woman of my word. If I say something, I'm going to do it. It might even be 10 years. Like, I don't care. I'm going to get it done if I told you I would. So, Mr. JB the Don. Now, this is a photographer, whatever the fuck he is, from South Carolina. Let's put it like this. I was connected to him from a friend of mine who was doing her own media, right? She had known him for a while. They done some media back in the day, and boom, he was trying to help her get her little, thing off the road. So when I'm telling y'all this story about him, I'm speaking vaguely because I don't know much about him, but I'm saying I could have very easily gathered information from my friend, but I didn't want to pull her in the middle of this. Even though she know what happened, she's like, oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm embarrassed or whatever. But basically, I trusted him and his professionalism based on him working with my friend. I trust my friend's judgments. She's a little older than me, whatever. So I wanted to shoot a simple, what I would call a pilot for my Jenny University, my fitness school that I'm launching. When I say simple, I mean, I wanted to gather some beautiful women, my friends, whoever that don't mind working out with me. Us do the little routine. We get it, film it, maybe have a couple of, things that come through to say Jenny University and tell y'all where to go. That's all I wanted.
I get to moving my legs. Ooh, I get to stomping my feet. Yeah, I get to bobbing my head.
Y'all ready? This wasn't supposed to be a shoot full of bells and whistles, because guess what? If I wanted it to be like that, I would have never considered finishing the film up in my apartment, right? So we film the pilot at another apartment complex in their gym. Everything's great, whatever. Now he sends me like a 19-second draft or whatever. Boom, it's looking good. Other than the fact he's got the wrong title on his college, Jenny Gang University. It's not Jenny Gang University, it's just Jenny University. Okay, boom. So he's like, I'm just kind of feeling like it ain't enough, blah, 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 this, that, and the third, right? Now, where it would have been my job as the customer, this is another paid assignment, as the customer to say, nah, JB, you know what I'm saying? It might not be enough to you, but this is really all I'm trying to do just to get it launched. I want to focus more on the classes versus doing this whole promo video, because again, when it gets to be promo videos, I can just go crazy. I wasn't trying to do that. Now, telling y'all this now, as it happens, probably like, I want to say that was like March or April 2023. And I'm having the film on the phone with our messages in it. So I apologize if I'm off on the time, but early 2023, definitely after this last creepo that came to the studio and didn't produce anything. He says, yeah, I think we should just get like one more scene where you say this, and that, and the third, and you should do whatever. I obliged, right? So now this whole time, y'all, I'm asking him, hey, what do I owe you? What do I need to pay you or whatever? Because when I do services, I'm used to the same treatment that I do to people. You pay me a deposit, boom, when I show up, I need my back end, right? This dude would never tell me what I owe him. And I'm like, because I know how slick men can get with me and, you know, what I do for a living or whatever. They'd be done try to do a service for me and, oh yeah, you ain't got to pay me, but you can pay me. Like, nah, nigga, what do I owe you? He acting like I'm going to let you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm like, okay, because you want to add another part. I ain't even know what you tried to get from me on the first part, like, with all due respect. But again, let's keep in mind, this guy is associated with my friend who I trust. She trusts him. So I'm like, whatever. So we end up doing another part to it. And y'all, out of all this stuff I'm saying that I'm upset about, I'm upset with myself about this the most. I literally love my home as if it's a castle on the mountain, right? I guard it, I protect it. I don't like men coming to my house. I don't like women coming to my house. Because if y'all know how the world is. I don't want to have to hurt nobody. But I'm one of those people that, you know, I've got a couple years of ID channel under my belt. If I see you and I'm not supposed to, that's it. You don't have any chance to explain, oh, Jenny, I was just coming to get this. Oh, like, nah. I protect my house like everything. You know, I got child and everything. I let this clown come to my house, inside my house, to shoot this video. Put up a green screen, whatever. Now, in the midst of him saying, how's long as this video? See, that's what took me so long to drop this video, y'all. I knew it was going to be a lot. But y'all need to know this, and I want to get it off my chest. In the midst of him saying we need to add another part, I did not want to do that. Again, I get crazy when it comes to inventing stuff. I'm like, well, let me go ahead and start telling you ideas then. I want to do this. I want the video to do this. Now I'm getting complicated on a project I never meant to be complicated because he's telling me in so many words it's too simple, which is simple is what I wanted, right? So I should have stayed firm on that and been like, nah, we cool. Let's do it on the next one. Probably would have prevented all of this. So, two of these gentlemen, I'm going to say the iVision Films and JB, I'll say these guys actually can edit. They do have skill about themselves. The first guy, shoot the first film, he's coming up or whatever, but these two, I actually say, do have some sort of talent. I'm not going to take that from them, but their business skills and delivery of the product is where it doesn't matter if you have talent or not. So, JB brings a green screen, he brings a little recorder thing, you know, I'm like, boom, I'm excited, you know, offer the men a drink or whatever. You know, I think mostly everybody kind of cheaps except for me. So, you know, I'm trying to make it like not no sexual type shit, but like just, hey, hospitality, right? Telling y'all how cool shit was. I'm nervous. I can't remember the words to what we're saying for my video, right? And we're taking like a few takes. You know, and I'm basically, I'm not liking it, he not liking it. So he's like, you know what, boom, I'll tell you what we'll do. You just say this book, because y'all, I had done typed out a book of things I wanted to say. Now that we're making the video complicated, he's like, you take this and you just say it on recorder, and I'm going to match it to what you're saying, you know, as you stand there in front of the green screen. Now, I don't know. I know a little bit about editing. I don't know much these guys are supposed to be, but to me that seems awfully complicated. I would rather have just probably, again, simplified it and say, you know what, scratch that, let's do this. You can still get your message across to your potential customers without doing all of this, right? But, okay, so fast forward a little bit. So now what we're trying to do is combine that first video that me and my friends filmed at the gym, plus this video that me and him filmed here in my home. So, for one, this video is because we got into it very badly about the video itself, right? He's claiming, oh, it's your fault because you couldn't remember, blah, blah. I'm claiming, man, it's been months. Why don't I have my stuff? Like, you aggravate me. That's just one part of this, y'all. The other part of it is this man made an advance towards me while I was here. You know what I'm saying? For a dance. We'll just say, because that's where it was, right? Totally caught me off guard, y'all. I'm totally like, I'm so uncomfortable. He's like, yeah, And like, bro, I really don't even want to get all the way into it, y'all. I'm just making sure y'all know ain't no sex and nothing like that went down, like not even a million years. But the point that I was propositioned in my home on a shoot for a new endeavor, Jenny University, I'm talking to you the same way I talk to anybody like that I'm doing a service with, right? I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm nervous. You know, I've been dancing for a while. My clientele is men now. I'm be switching over to women. I'm telling you all of my fears, concerns about the new business. And what do you do when it's when I pay you? You turn around and say, well, shoot, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you this back so you could do a dance for me. Y'all, I played smooth. I done the dance, right? So many things I want to say about that. I will not, because I made bad decisions by even letting him be in here, by even agreeing to doing other parts of the video. Y'all, I now know or suspect you only wanted to do that second part of the video, not to hype up my new business. You just wanted to isolate me from my homegirl in them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of them girls. If it's not like you not a client of mine, you not a client of mine. Like you don't get business out of me. I don't say, do, speak. Like it's all about the shoot. Like it ain't about nothing else. So obviously, I guess you had a different plan in your mind, because I'm sure you'll see this. You only want to do the second part of this shoot to fuel your desire or whatever to be around me without anybody else. I know that now. And partly when I'm making this video, y'all, everything, you know, I've done the dance, gotten the fuck up out of here. He's texting me on the way home, you know, letting me know like he definitely could have went for more. Like, again, no, you couldn't, because I can't even believe you just did that. That's kind of state of mind I'm in. I'm like, I cannot believe you just fucking did that. Like, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm feeling like I was feeling so messed up about the situation until I spoke to my friend who put me in touch with him. Till I spoke to her about it, she was just like, oh my God, Jenny, I'm so sorry. I cannot believe he did that. Let me apologize. And, you know, I'm telling her how stupid I felt for letting him be over here. 1, 2, for even not slapping the shit out of him when he did it. She's like, no. She said, you did the right thing. She said, you don't know that motherfucker would have tried to do this or that, you know, whatever. She said, you did right. Don't sit here and feel like because you feel like you smarter than this or whatever. I was blindsided, y'all. And I'm not trying to sit here and act like I'm a 5-year-old girl or like I don't know. MFers don't be out here doing stuff, y'all. But it completely went to a place where I didn't expect it to. So fast forward, gang, you know, what is your message? My message is, I would have never mentioned this to nobody but her had this man just produced the footage the way it was supposed to be, without all this shit talking, doing all this and that. Now I gotta embarrass you. I could have just wiped my mind clean of you, got my video, and moved on. Me knowing in my mind, you'll never see me in professional sense again. You won't even see me on my homegirl projects that you do if y'all continue to work together, which they don't work together anymore. But even if y'all would have, I wouldn't have been a part of it, because of the way you propositioned me, now I'm uncomfortable. You took advantage of the fact that you knew I'm telling you, I'm coming from a field of this is what I go through every day. I'm telling you that, and you turn around and do the same thing. So y'all, I never got my footage. I did get my footage. This dude swear this is the way that he pulled it together best. You put a whole nother pole dancer or dancers clips within my clip. How I'm gonna sell a fitness class featuring me as a teacher and you putting other people clips in there? There was no pole dancing scenes in my video originally, but again, Mr. We need to do this and do that. When I train here, y'all, I don't train here because I'm not welcome at the pole studio in Greenville. There is a video on that, but I probably need to remake it now that I'm hot. Okay. I only train in Atlanta and Birmingham. I don't have a place to go here and do pole, whatever. You put this video together, other dancers in it. You still calling it Jenny Gang University. It's Jenny University. You're not paying attention to any detail. At this point, I'm frustrated. It's taking forever for you to fix it. And now I'm at a boiling point. Not only have you disrespected me by coming at me like that, you know, what you did. Now you got the nerve to have an attitude because I want my stuff done right. You, Mr. Big Photographer, oh, it need to be this, oh, it need to be that. I never wanted any of that. So now I'm going to go ahead and play this conversation. And again, the message behind this is to other people. Don't let you feeling like you making dumb decisions, because we all make dumb decisions sometimes. Don't let that mess up your confidence about speaking on stuff, right? Because this is the reason why I don't want to speak on it. Like, exposing him is exposing me. I made some dumb mistakes too. I got a whole nigga. My nigga don't know this man was over here. He'll be having a fit. So I just need people to understand, keep it what it is. But I'm going to play this conversation, y'all. And so by this time that he finally decides to call me and say, do whatever, I already done called his homeboy. I'm trying to like be nice, you know, because I know I'm about to embarrass you. And I know from my understanding in the streets, your old lady take care of you. So I don't think she would like to know that you out here making these sort of propositions on her dime out here in these streets, right? But when I talked to him, I talked to the homeboy, he was like, oh, he said he did what? He was like, well, I'm going to just call him. The homeboy is cool, y'all. He's an older man. He ain't with all this extra stuff. He's like, I'm going to call and talk to him, whatever, you know. But I'm not going to, you know, exactly get into it. He said, I'm just going to let him know, like, hey, Jenny, really don't want to talk about this publicly. If you could just do what you're supposed to do. Boom, bam. Then we had some exchange about what money he's going to send back and all this and that. It was never really about the money for me. I really just wanted the project. And I didn't even want the project from over here. I wanted simply the workout video that I made with my friends over there. But when y'all hear this conversation, understand I'm already at my fuck you point at this point in time, okay?